All right, Chris Garlock here from the American Go e-journal, back with a very special guest. Michael Kyriakakis has a distinction of having come the farthest to the Cotsen Open this year from
Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia. But he's also one of my best friends in the world. I've known you since 1974?
72, 73.
72, 73, but who's counting, right? And besides the fact that we've known each other a long time, we actually, I had a go board in my house because my dad had a go board, and we threw a few stones back then.
Yeah, I learned the rules in 7th grade, the year before you came into our junior high school, and then we, became friends in our homeroom class. And when first time I was over to your house, I said, "Oh, you've got a go board," and you said, "How do you know what that is?" So we started throwing some stones, and your dad came home and said, "What are you doing with my go board?"
Yeah, he did.
And we were having fun playing, and that's what I love about Go, is that it's a fantastic way for friends to get together or to make friendships, and
we've been playing ever since, but it's been interesting because we didn't really start playing seriously back then. It wasn't that much Go around, certainly not in upstate New York.
That's right.
And then, you went off to Arkansas, and then you were traveling all over the world. But we've had this rivalry going back and forth. You were stronger, I'm stronger, but we keep on playing. And I wanted to ask you, well, we'll come back to that in a sec, but I wanted you to talk a little bit about the Go scene down in Australia.
Okay, well, first, I've given up on the rivalry because I'll never catch up to you now. But that was really, really fun thing. I think that started strongly because you got playing in a club in Philadelphia in '85, and then I got really serious because I thought, I want to win the next time.
Let's call him Killer Mike.
That was so fun. But in Australia, I'm not a big part of the scene because I have 2 young children and I'm working all the time. But they do have a Go Congress now that they've established the last few years, and I'm really hoping to get along to that. I haven't yet, and there's a small club scene and a university club scene, but Melbourne's a big city and it's not easy to get to everything, but I'm definitely going to try when I get back.
All right, so last question, and since he's one of my old and dear friends, I can talk about this, but you had kind of a rough day on the board yesterday, didn't you?
Oh man, it was a hard day in the office yesterday.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
I think it was 0-3, something like that. Oh, and we're not counting the Skittles, right? In fact, you closed the shop down. You were last man standing. You and Eric had a game at the very end.
I've dropped half a stone a year for the past 15 years.
You're breaking through the showdown the wrong way.
Exactly the wrong way. And so these guys are coming up. So, it's. I think the standard of play is stronger, and ratings have probably obviously firmed up because I think KGS is on par with AGA now, and it didn't used to be like that. Mm-hmm. And that's fantastic. So I do hope to win a game today.
All right. Well, you've got 2 more chances. So, anything you're going to be taking back to Australia that you've seen here this weekend?
Oh man, a lot of good memories. It's just had a fantastic time, and it's a great way to get together.
Well, the thing that was cool was, besides us getting to spend some time together, but I know you had some hard games there, and this has always been true of you. It seems like you always make friends with your opponents. I see you talking. I can't tell when I'm watching you after a game across the room. I can't tell whether you won or lost.
Oh yeah, okay, well that's true. I love playing. I enjoy the games, and the people are so wonderful. And it's been a very rare occasion that I haven't met an opponent that I didn't like.
All right. Well, maybe you'll be friends with them as long as you're with me. That'd be pretty cool. All right.
It'd be good
Thank
to
you.
live that long.
I know. Well, listen, good luck with both your games today, and thanks for coming, and maybe we'll get you back here next year as well.
Thanks, bro. I hope so.
All right. So thanks for watching, and that's it for now.
Nice one, bro. That was almost as good as Austin, Texas.